I need to put some ridiculous fun makeup on my face so I don't just regress to feeling numb. And then also talk about makeup that I absolutely and utterly hate and despise. My glue stick. I just had a glue stick, so this is disrespectful. Products I hate. I'm gonna just block out the back half of my brows because I don't have the energy. Gotta let that dry. While that dries, I can talk about makeup I hate. Matte foundation. You have a time, you have a place. Foundation, specifically the Dream Matte Mousse, specifically L'Oreal Infallible, specifically Maybelline Fit Me. What was going on there? What was going on? I remember trying to find recommendations for foundation because I thought I had oily skin. Because for some reason in 2016, we all convinced ourselves we had oily skin when we didn't. I don't have oily skin. Am I going to glue down my eyebrows in a good way? Probably not. It's so exciting. You're letting my eyebrows are drying. A Fendiproof pad. The infallible matte foundation from L'Oreal that came in that like squeezy tube. That foundation looked like I put gravel on my face. It made my face look so textured in a way I can't describe. Like, nobody talks about how the matte foundations of that time texture. The Dream Matte Mousse in that little jar, and you'd untwist it, and like I just think of the sound. That was a wild formula. Like, we really went, yeah, I want to spread like peanut butter, but also halfway melted chocolate on my face because that's what good makeup looks like. What are you talking about? Matte foundation, you need to go and disappear. It'll come back in like 3 years because it's how beauty cycles. Like right now we're on dewy. Like I can't wait in 5 years when people look at dewy foundation and go, why did I look like an oil slick? Why did I dip my face in Vaseline? You know, I'm very excited for that. The worst thing created by man. When powder foundations were trendy a couple years ago, what were you guys thinking? You really went, yes. We went from matte to literally powder foundation. Like, you can see it has coverage and it's great under your eyes. Why are you putting this on your entire face? Skin looked crazy. Also, it melts off your face. It's not even the staying power of of powder foundation is insane. I remember going to a Mary Kay event when I was a child. My mother went to a Mary Kay event. This lady was selling Mary Kay. I remember her being like, when you get older, girls, you're gonna have to choose between liquid or powder foundation, and it's gonna be a big choice. Now I'm sitting here like, who is recommending powder foundation? I despise it, and I think it should be banned. Ooh. Concealers I hate. My eyeball is gone. Concealers I absolutely despise. Tarte Shape Tape. It was never good. It was never that good. You guys were lying to yourself. The e.l.f. Camo Concealer is such a better version of it. It's so good. Grays and blues and teals. Grays and blues. Grays and blues and teals. Grays and blues and teals. Grays and blues and teals. Blues and teals. Anybody else? I'm talking about things I love now. And gray eyeshadow. Ooh, who is she? That's something. Yeah, but gray, I love gray eyeshadow. It's an underrated eyeshadow. I feel like it gives depth without like having to do a specific color, which I really like. That somewhat matches. Like, this makeup better come out great because let me tell you, I'm holding on by a string. I was being too positive. It's time to talk about things I hate. I hate silicone primers. It's gorgeous. Silicone primers, I hate you. Ever pore filling putty primer from e.l.f. was one of the worst primers I ever tried. I feel like it did nothing to my face. Literally nothing. Also, that marshmallow primer from NYX, count your days. Why is it so expensive and literally does what? Nothing. My favorite thing on beauty influencers videos is to look at their videos and be like, the quality is like slightly lower, but like by this much, and I'm like, they're using a filter. A thing I hate about beauty influencers is doing reviews and using beauty filters on the reviews. Like, what are you doing? You're lying to me. I remember back in the day on beauty YouTube, if anybody caught you with a filter, you were done. All these filthy hoozy whatsits. Your skin's textured, that's like how it is. If your skin was smooth, it'd be weird if it was perfectly smooth. Like, I'd be creeped out. You'd look like a weird doll. I want to add a little bit of teal. Back to things I hate. I feel like the Little Mermaid. The Benefit Professional Primer. I remember hearing about it for years and then getting a little sample in like an Ipsy or something or like a BoxyCharm and being so excited and then putting that primer on my face and being like, that did literally nothing, and now my face just feels like weird fabric. Camera. I'm too glamorous. Yeah. So that Benefit Professional Primer, I feel like I was lied to several times. I hate how expensive like makeup primers are now, because I feel like the industry went, wait, people are always looking for primer. Let's just triple the price. Can't get over also, like, we just let these super rich influencers be like, yeah, spend $500 at a Sephora. It's fine. You're only 17, but in a year you can take a credit card out and use Klarna. In this new age of technology, where brands still coming out with flashback powders. We all remember flashback, Mary. Remember that. Realizing the fear that hit me when I realized, oh my gosh, this face I just baked like a drag queen is covered in powder. And if anybody uses flash, I'm gonna light up like a ghost. I love when people would post crazy nights out and they take a flash photo in like a bathroom. You know that classic Instagram photo of like someone getting, and it's like kind of blurry, but you'd see the under eye bright up, looking like a bicycle light in the night, you know? Like, I could see that from 50 miles away if you gave me the chance. Okay, I did like eyebrows. Did eyebrows. If you look from this angle, great. If you look from this angle, great. A dead center? No, we're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk. Frickin' glitter time. Frickin' glitter time. I'm gonna be grabbing, this is a palette I love. This Danessa Myricks Glitter Explosion is so good. I don't even, like, it's so glittery. I don't even know how to describe it. Oh, yeah. Everybody shut their mouth. Look at it. It's so magical. It's, oh. The thing I hate is eyeshadows that are matte but have flecks of glitter in it. What is that about? The glitter flakes off or is covered by the shadow. It doesn't matter. And sometimes it looks cool in the lid, but very rarely. Like, it has to be more glitter than matte to actually be worth it. I'm just gonna white out my face real quick. Oh, that's ghostly. Ooh, crush that. Oh, I warmed that up. This is gonna be real interesting. Eyeshadow palettes I like hated. All the Tarte palettes, I remember seeing all the Tarte palettes and just being like, what is this? Like, it was so boring. It was so boring. That's how this is going. There's so much contour on my face. That looks great, and it's definitely not too warm toned at all for me. It's not as terrible as I thought it was. Definitely not good. Okay. I make big choices. Some days makeup goes really well, and some days it's like this. All those Morphe neutral palettes that were all the same type of orange, everybody, all these influencers kept being like, you need this one, you need the 35p, you need the 3727 8kg, I don't even know, HGTV. Bullshit. Gotta do what we gotta do. Oh, my biggest beef was with the peach palette from Too Faced. All of Too Faced palettes were actually atrocious, and I don't know why we don't talk about that more. Too Faced formula was mediocre at best, and it wasn't actually good. I don't get why everybody was recommending it. I'm sure they were like paying influencers and doing all of that shenanigans, but it was never as good. Too Faced owes everyone a refund, but we shouldn't be surprised because Too Faced is what? A terrible brand. Blushing it up. Thinking of things I hate, like, if a blush is lighter than this, I hate it. Like, what are we doing? Why are we making super light, like, there should be a picture here. Like, why are these blushes basically setting powders? At this point, I get, there are people that are that pale, and that type of blush is the only thing that's gonna work on them, but like, man, come on. You can go that pale, but you can't make darker blush shades? Get it together. Ooh, you have to have the ridiculous nose blush. Like, why am I alive if not to do that? But those light blushes that are basically the color of slightly pink paper are actually, how you would say, ridiculous. I hate them so much. I hate them so much in a way I can't describe. I hate them. In my eye! My brain is braining too hard right now. Like, feel like I have no thoughts, but yet so many thoughts that I can't curate my own thoughts. I don't know what that is. Makeup I also hate is any, like, body glitter makeup. I hate body glitter makeup because it gets on everything. I love glitter. I love it. But those neutral body glitters, I get. You want to look like you just got tanned at a beach and you want to look crazy. I don't like it though. They rub off on everything. I don't like it. Also, I remember when the Rihanna body lavas dropped, when the Fenty Beauty body lavas dropped, and everybody was like, ooh, but like they were actually not good, and everybody like had to pretend they liked them. That's my favorite thing. beauty influencers on YouTube during that time trying to stay on like celebrity PR lists was so funny. Stop making Addison Rae try to happen. What's happening? You know what I hate? I hate strip lashes. I really do. I get why we have them. They look great. I understand. But they're such a pain in the ass. Also, like, I don't know how anybody wears those, like, throughout the day. Like, I'm thinking of how much, like, strip lashes were huge. Like, you had to have Miamis. Like, Lily Lashes Miamis. And those lashes are literally tarantulas. Like, I'd get headaches because I couldn't see around my lashes, and it'd be like, we have to sacrifice it today. We have to lash today. Oh, why are you not going? Excuse me. What the? It's doing it on my hand, but not on my, okay. I also hate lip liners. I just do. I get it makes life easier. They're such pains. Also, why are companies charging like $20 for a frickin' pencil? Like, you're charging $20 for a crayon? A literal crayon. Yeah, that's cute. She's cute or whatever. Here's my final makeup thing I hate more than life itself. It's the Lip Senses or whatever. The lip color was $25. That is MAC prices. They did have a really cool black shade. I will give them that. It was $25 for the lip color. And then it was $20 for the top lip coat, which like was the whole reason you bought the thing, because you put the lip color on, it dried on so grossly. It was so disgusting. And then you put the top lip on. It's literally the same thing as these NYX Shine and Loud. It's literally the same concept. They were a little better quality than the NYX ones, but they were charging $25 for this end and then $20 for this end. And this is like how much you got. And then you had to get a remover because it was so hard to get off. I remember going to a little convention, being so excited because I'm getting to look at makeup and all the things. Into the table, getting so excited. Also, mind you, everyone is ravaging to get these lipsticks. Everybody's heard about them. People are going crazy, insane for these lipsticks. And like, I feel like it's a frenzy. They're selling out of every freaking color. Starter kit was $55. In a color that I didn't need. I have a beef with Lip Sense, and I will never not have a beef with them. Fake lashes are literally just tiny spiders. Boo! Okay, here's the finished makeup. Fun, casual, kind of just getting crazy. I wanted to feel like I had gallons of makeup on my face, and I wanted to shit talk some makeup because there's some makeup that I will die having a beef with, and I'm talking about you, Lip Sense. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel for more makeup chaos. This was a more casual makeup chaos type of video, but like, it was fun. My eyebrows kind of came out okay. Comment below makeup you hate so we can see if we have similar dislikes and interests. If you want more videos about things I dislike, there are plenty of lists. Do something fun for yourself because the world right now is too much. Thank you and goodbye.